So this is the self-development with tactics. Book. I do think that today is one of the only days where I just don't really want to record. I just really don't want to record today. I don't know why, actually. Maybe I'm actually going to get into the mood of recording. I hope at least, kind of, to really be honest. But we are going to see. We are going to see. Vitamins and minerals, function, sources, and deficiency symptoms. Well, there's actually a funny story that I'm having for you. About vitamins and stuff like that. So very interesting. But there's actually a lot of them. But we're going to go through that because I think it's actually very interesting. Vitamin deficiency symptoms chart. And we're going to go ahead with vitamins and vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for healthy eyesight, helps with the reproduction of cells, important for immune system function, needed for embryo and fetus development, promotes health of the skin, and also plays a role in healing of wounds and formation of bone. Sources: chicken and beef liver, eggs, dairy products such as butter, cottage, and other whole milk cheeses, whole milk yogurt, and whole milk. Yeah, apparently. It makes sense. Vitamin A can also also made in the body from beta-carotene found in dark green leafy vegetables, carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, apricots, cantaloupe, mangoes, and peaches. Deficiency of vitamin A is a major preventable cause of blindness, an early symptom being night blindness, otherwise known as nyctalopia. Other symptoms are a weakened immune system, dysfunction of the thyroid, and a skin condition known as prunoderma. Well, I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't really sound good. So yeah. Vitamin B1. Function. Important for healthy metabolism and energy levels. Helps with carbohydrates to energy conversion. Needed to transform nutrients into ATP, which is used for energy by every cell. Helps to promote healthy heart function. Evolved in the function of the nervous system and supports the body's resilience to stress. Sources: beef, pork, poultry, organ meats such as liver, whole grains, brown rice, wheat germ, bran, brewers, yeast, blackstrap, molasses, nuts, beans, seeds, and spirulina. Grain products such as rice, pasta, bread, and cereal grains are synthetically enriched with thiamine. Not always, I think. I don't believe that it is always the case, but deficiency, although theanine deficiency is rare, symptoms include fatigue, depression, irritability, headache, nausea, abdominal discomfort, trouble digesting carbohydrates, which can cause a disease called beriberi that results only from severe thiamine deficiency. Vitamin B2. Vitamin B2 is an antioxidant. Is crucial for production of ATP, used for processing fats and amino acids necessary for a healthy nervous system, skin, liver, eyes, and hair. As you can see, my talking today is so off, and I'm very sorry for that. It's actually been the case yesterday as well, and I'm not tired, but I just don't really feel energetic. I really don't. I actually feel like doing nothing. All the music that I've been listening to today wasn't nice. Everything that I've done quite today wasn't that nice. Also eating essentially as well. So I don't really know what's going on. Maybe I just need a bit more sleep, I guess, even though I have been focusing on that. Or maybe my body needs some rest in terms of not working out, which is something that I'm doing actually today. So I haven't been working out today, but we're going to see. Recording per se doesn't make things better, to really be honest, but I have to do it. There's just no fucking way around that. But it's already 7:30 p.m. Fuck, man. Anyway, necessary for a healthy nervous system, skin, liver, eyes, and hair. Supplementation may help with the prevention of cataracts, may reduce migraine frequency and length of migraine episodes. Sources: organ meats, brewer's yeast, wild rice, whole grains, almonds, wheat germ, milk, mushrooms, yogurt, soybeans, broccoli, eggs, spinach, and Brussels sprouts. Deficiency: redness and swelling of the lining of the throat and mouth, sore throat, sores or cracks in the corners of the mouth and the lips, inflamed and red tongue, skin disorders. Almonds, wheat germ, milk, mushrooms. I mean, I do have to say, well, okay, you know, when it comes to B vitamins, there's always going to be some animal products. This is also one of the reasons why a lot of vegetarians and also vegan people need to supplement vitamin B, as far as I remember. But yeah. Vitamin B3 suppresses inflammation, helps make various sex hormones, helps to improve circulation, helps to metabolize protein and fats necessary for a healthy nervous system, skin, liver, eyes, and hair. Supplementation can improve cholesterol profile, may improve blood sugar control in diabetes, and may also be able to decrease symptoms of osteoarthritis or something. Sources, once again, beef kidney, beef liver, tuna, swordfish, salmon, brewer's yeast, beets, sunflower seeds, and peanuts. So also a lot of nuts are there, and even though, I mean, broccoli there as well. I mean, I do strongly believe that it is possible, but might not be that easy to gain all of these vitamins through a vegan or vegetarian diet. Maybe the amounts of food that you need to eat just have to be massive so that you actually get what you need without supplementation. But of course, you know, this is one of the reasons why we have supplementation, even though I do want to say I do have some multivitamin supplements there in my hand. And I have seen that I get severe metabolism problems with that. So my digestion system is really fucked. I shit like crazy black shit, which is just definitely not healthy. And I don't know why it is the case. You know, I've stopped taking them just also because I really was bloated and gassy and whatnot. And I stank so extremely out of my fucking ass that I don't know, like I wasn't able to do anything. I really actually felt sick and stuff, and that's only because of vitamins. So it could be the case that I'm just getting enough of some of them, and I believe that vitamin A is pretty much maybe the case. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, B5, which is gonna be the next one. Oh no, deficiency of B3, fatigue, poor circulation, depression, indigestion, vomiting, and canker sores. Severe niacin deficiency can result in pellagra, a condition with symptoms that include scaly and cracked skin, diarrhea, and dementia. Maybe it's also been that one, like I don't know. I also just really then get diarrhea, and it's, you know, everything is quite fucked up if I'm taking them. But I do want to once again try them out, you know, whether it was due to some other conditions or me not sleeping enough or just whatever factor there might have also been. But I am actually not that pumped about that, you know. I'm not really pumped about really fucking myself once again. You know, I feel like I need to do it on the weekends, but I also do not want to fuck my weekends. So it's like a two-sided sword, you know. B5. Vitamin B5 is needed for breaking down fats and carbs to be used as energy. Needed for synthesizing cholesterol, is critical for manufacturing red blood cells, also important for the adrenal gland production hormones related to stress and sex, used for manufacturing the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, and important for digestive health. Sources. Good dietary sources of vitamin B5 are cauliflower, corn, brewer's yeast, kale, tomatoes, broccoli, avocado, lentils, legumes, but aren't lentils also legumes? Anyway, egg yolks, beef, particularly organ meats like kidney and liver, duck, turkey, chicken, sunflower seeds, peanuts, split peas, milk, sweet potatoes, whole grain breads, and cereals, wheat germ, salmon, and lobster. Deficiency. Although rare, vitamin B5 deficiency symptoms can include insomnia, fatigue, depression, vomiting, irritability, burning feet, stomach pains, and upper respiratory infections, which all of them are not amazing. B6. I do, by the way, think that the episodes is only going to be about vitamins. B6 helps with food to glucose conversion, energy production, plays a significant part in making neurotransmitters, hormones, and proteins necessary for brain function, helps with manufacture of good influence, of mood influencing hormones, norepinephrine and serotonin. Okay, helps control homocysteine blood levels needed for vitamin B12 absorption and for red blood cells. Vitamin B12. I see, so you need vitamin B6 to get vitamin B12. well, not getting, but to just help your body, which is also something interesting. Good sources. Good dietary sources of vitamin B6 include beef liver, turkey, chicken, salmon, tuna, shrimp, cheese, milk, beans, lentils, carrots, spinach, bran, wheat germ, brown rice, whole grain flour, and sunflower seeds, as well as bananas. Deficiency. Although severe vitamin B6 deficiency is rare, studies indicate mild deficiency to be common, especially in the elderly and children. Severe deficiency symptoms include nervousness, muscle weakness, depression, irritability, short-term memory loss, and difficulty concentrating. B9. I didn't know that there is a B9. Helps convert carbohydrates into glucose for energy, important for brain function and emotional and mental health. Assists with DNA and RNA production and is especially important in pregnancy, infancy, and adolescence. Vitamin B9 and vitamin B12 help with proper red blood cell function. Vitamin B9 also works together with B12 and B6 for homocysteine level control. Good dietary sources of folate include Brussels sprouts, dark leafy greens, mustard greens, spinach, turnips, asparagus, beets, soybeans, white beans, kidney beans, mung beans, lima beans, brewer's yeast, beef liver, root vegetables, wheat germ, whole grains, bulgur wheat, milk, orange juice, salmon, and avocado. Deficiency. Good dietary sources of folate include Brussels. Well, it's the same thing again. So they fucked up a bit. B12, important for healthy nerve cells, assists with DNA and RNA production. Vitamin B12 and vitamin B9 together help with red blood cell manufacture and also with S-adenosylmethionine, SAMe production, a compound associated with mood and immune function. Vitamin B12 also works together with vitamin B6 and vitamin B9 for homocysteine level control. Good dietary sources include shellfish and fish. Pork, beef, organ meat such as kidney and liver, eggs, and dairy products. Deficiency. Vitamin B12 deficiency is rare in young individuals, but mild deficiency is not uncommon in older people. Deficiency symptoms include tingling sensation in the toes and fingers, fatigue, nervousness, shortness of breath, numbness, diarrhea, and severe deficiency can result in nerve damage. Could you please shut the fuck up? Anyway, vitamin C, which I do want to argue that it is probably the most known vitamin we have. Everything is about vitamin C. It's the best one. We need it and stuff like that, which, yeah, we need it, but I don't necessarily think that we need it as bad or as much as it is in foods quite, and also added to things. And afterwards, or it's going to be a next episode, I do want to go through like the downsides of having way too much of a certain vitamin, because there is downsides. For example, vitamin D3, if you just really, really have a high doses or an overdose thing, you could die. Yeah, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, vitamin C is an antioxidant which helps prevent damage from the free radicals. It is important for repairing and the growth of the body's tissues. It helps with collagen manufacture, a protein made use of for making blood vessels, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and skin. Vitamin C is required for wound healing as well as for teeth and bone repair and maintenance. Good dietary sources of vitamin C include strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, cranberries, oranges, grapefruit, pineapple, red and green peppers, cantaloupe, watermelon, kiwi, papaya, mango, tomatoes, leafy greens, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and also cauliflower. Although severe vitamin C is rare, low vitamin C levels are common. Vitamin C deficiency symptoms include gingivitis, dry hair, dry and scaly skin, easily bruised, slower healing of wounds rate, greater susceptibility to infection and nosebleeds. A severe deficiency of vitamin C can result in scurvy. I don't know. Vitamin D. Vitamin D works with calcium to help build strong bones as well as maintaining the health of the bones. Vitamin D also helps with regulating the immune system. Lower vitamin D levels are linked to conditions such as depression, high blood pressure, colon, breasts, and prostate cancer, and also obesity apparently. Sources: vitamin D is stored in the body which makes it when the skin is exposed to the sun. It can also be found in certain foods, mostly those that are vitamin D fortified, such as milk. A deficiency in vitamin D is quite common, particularly in the winter months in areas where there is little sunlight. One study suggested that 75% of US adults have lower level of vitamin D. A deficiency of vitamin D can cause rickets in children, a condition that can lead to soft and weak bones. Something that I've seen with me, actually also in the winter times, and having a deficiency in vitamin D3, to be just a little bit more precise there, is that my immune system was really fucked quite. It could also be kind of a, I don't know if it was due to vitamin D3 deficiency or whatnot, but I assume, I've then supplemented it and then everything was quite okay. And so I do believe and think that it might have been due to that period. Vitamin E is an antioxidant which helps prevent damage from free radicals. Vitamin E helps to make red blood cells. Vitamin E also helps the body to make use of vitamin K, which is going to be the last one. Good dietary sources of vitamin E include wheat, germ, cereal, grains, sunflower seeds, nuts, eggs, liver, olive oil, and some other cold-pressed vegetable oils, spinach, sweet potatoes, jams, avocado, and asparagus. Although severe vitamin E deficiency is uncommon, low vitamin D levels are quite common. Symptoms of severe deficiency include loss of muscle mass, problems with vision, muscle weakness, and unsteady walking. Kidney and liver problems can result from long-term deficiency. Vitamin K, which is going to be the last one for today, is important for blood coagulation, clotting. Vitamin K plays a role in the health of the bones and also arteries. Good dietary sources of vitamin K include green tea, beef liver, turnip greens, kale, broccoli, cabbage, spinach, dark green lettuce, and asparagus. Although a deficiency in vitamin K is rare, it could result in excessive bleeding. Yeah, because if there's no clotting in terms of blood coagulation or clotting, not good. Really not good, which is the same as taking 75 aspirins. Is this even available in just English-speaking countries? I don't know, but blood thinning medication, which is quite the same thing. It acts against the clotting of your blood, which is good for your heart, just to pump it through your veins and arteries. Well, yeah, both quite. But it is not good when you have a wound, because you're gonna bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed until there's actually nothing left. It always depends on the amount of blood thinning medication you have and how strong it is, and of course, but yeah, in terms of wound healing and stuff like that, it's not that nice. But yeah, I think that this is gonna be the end of the episode. I do hope that I've been able to just share some things that are interesting, or that I've been able to share them in an interesting way. But anyway, we're going to see you the next time, or I'm going to see you the next time. So wish you the best health, of happiness, and all success, and also hope that you're going to remind yourself and you're going to be remembered. This basically means your legacy basically means just being a nice person and being remembered as a nice person. 3 other questions on whoever you are. Why are you here? What are trying to change? What is bothering you the most? These 3 questions hopefully going to show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is a pretty fucking cool thing. The last one is, what could you essentially say to another person that is indeed going to change their life? Because I totally believe we all can say something and we all can communicate something, which is fucking amazing, that is indeed going to change their life. And yeah, with that being said, I'm hopefully going to see you the next time. Bye and take care of you, yourself, and your loved ones. Yes, and yeah.